You're trying to save me. Stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy. Yeah, you think I'm crazy.
Hi my angels, it's Haley Reese, and today's video is one that I am so excited to share with you. It is completely unbelievable. The other night, my grandma and I were looking through photo albums of pictures of the house that we used to live in. And I was kind of choosing some pictures that I wanted to show you guys because, as you know, this house that I grew up in was really haunted and is the center of my haunted house series. So we're looking through this photo album and all of a sudden my grandma goes, I think I have a picture of the Vortex. Immediately, I'm like, you have to be kidding me. Like, how did I not know of this sooner? And she goes on like a wild rampage looking through all the different photo albums trying to find this one particular photo. If you are new to my channel and you have not yet watched any of my haunted house series videos, my grandma had an extremely haunted house that generations of us grew up in. And one time she was having a psychic party, and this psychic asked her if she could go downstairs to the basement because she felt there was some sort of an energy, so to say. When she goes into the laundry room, she basically describes in the area near the sink there is a vortex, which is basically a portal to other dimensions. I'm gonna get into explaining more about vortexes in a moment, but right around this time, my grandma takes her wind-up camera and snaps a photo of the area near the sink. Now, she took a series of pictures. She took maybe, I think she said, 2 or 3. What I think can only be energy from the vortex appears. I don't know. I'm getting like anxious talking about it. So if you guys want to see a real vortex, I mean, it's debatable, but what I feel could have been the vortex caught on camera, all you have to do is just keep watching this video. But with that being said, before we get into this video, I just want to say, if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Haley. I believe in the unbelievable, and my Reese's Pieces are the best family. So if you do enjoy my videos and you want to see more from me, please go ahead, click the subscribe button, join our family, and make all of our hearts super happy. One more thing I need to say before we get into this vortex nonsense. I know you're like, Haley, come on, get to it. Is that at the end of this video, I'm going to be announcing my giveaway winner and showing some of the items that I handpicked for her. So definitely make sure to watch to the end of the video so you can see if maybe you were the winner of the giveaway. Before I show you the picture, I feel like it's a little bit important to explain what exactly vortexes are, what's the difference between a vortex and a portal, and how was this a vortex/portal. Now, technically, there are 2 categories when you're talking about vortexes. There's a paranormal vortex and a spiritual vortex. For the sake of today's video and trying to just get to the dang point, I'm going to talk primarily and solely about the paranormal vortexes because that is what we had within our basement. Basically, what a paranormal vortex is a space where ghosts, spirits, and all of that can travel freely without any restrictions from the spirit world to our world. It is like a doorway, so to say, from their world to ours. Typically speaking, there is actually no connection to the ghosts in the area of the vortex. It's just like a point of passage, somewhere that they can travel and get into our world. Now, I'm gonna argue, because I lived in this house, that they can form attachments to the houses once they are there, but typically, so to say, you might get a lot of activity in the area, but a lot of it is just like coming and going. Some say that when you have a paranormal vortex, the energy can end up being directed elsewhere to get rid of it. Some say the energy can be closed, while some experts argue that you can never fully close a vortex. We never closed the vortex, and we moved out after my grandpa got sick with cancer, so I'm gonna go ahead and presume that that vortex is still alive, open, and functioning to this day. Now, when I talk about the vortex, I always say that it was a vortex/portal to the other dimensions. Now, portals are way more common than a vortex. It's basically a person, an object, a place, anything like that that's acting as a channel for spiritual beings to travel to this dimension that we call Earth. This is basically like the physical realm, and we've kind of named it Earth, but really we are just like another dimension if you really want to get into that. Now, that is like a whole other video for a whole other time, but I'll give you like a little bit of an example. Let's say that your father builds you a chair and your father passes away and you now have that chair in your living room. He could use that chair as a portal from the spirit world to our world as his like passageway, so to speak. Now, examples of man-made portals that are basically just areas that have become portals and are a space that spiritual beings are able to travel through is like a mirror or a doorway or a window or an object You know, when someone says that certain objects are like possessed or visited or haunted, sometimes that could just be the portal and their means of transportation from the spirit world to here. Now, the reason that our vortex was both a portal and a vortex is because it was a never closing opening for multiple spirits and multiple beings and multiple things from multiple dimensions to travel through. It was technically a portal because it was letting spiritual beings from other realms, other dimensions, and basically the spirit world to travel through it, but it was a vortex because basically it would never close, essentially. Now let's get to the part that I know all of you are like, Haley, quit the blabbing, show us the picture. So I really hope that this shows up to the best that it can, because I'm gonna be taking a picture of the photo album. Basically, like, the old school photo albums are like sticky kind of, and I don't want to like rip anything or pull anything by opening it up, if that makes any sense to you. So I'm just gonna take a picture of it actually in the photo album. So here it is right here. Hopefully you can see it. This is one of the pictures in the series that my grandma took trying to see if anything would show up, and this showed up in one of them. Now, for any skeptic or anybody out there, I will say that yeah, camera quality back then, nowhere near what it is now. And it wasn't digital. So it's not like nowadays when you take a picture on your camera, you can automatically see what was there. You had to take the film in and have the film developed and printed. So there could have very well been an issue in the development of the picture. The film itself could have corrupted. There are numerous things that could have happened. So for argument's sake, I'm going to agree with a lot of the skeptics and say that, can I confirm that this is 100% a portal or showing of another dimension? Absolutely not. But to me, this looks like some form of energy or something. I mean, it's definitely something, but what do you guys think? I mean, when I saw this picture, I got complete chills. Like, I couldn't believe she hadn't shown me this earlier. I feel like the biggest problem with this is that it wasn't a digital camera, and we can't like 100% prove that what I see right here is what I think it is. But I wanted to share it with you guys nonetheless, because this to me is so cool. I'm a believer, but hey, like I said, I believe in the unbelievable. To me, I'm not necessarily convinced it's the vortex, but it could be means of energy or auras or a big giant orb. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think this is, because I genuinely don't know what to make of it. Half of my family argues that it's probably a distortion of the film, that it could have just been a certain reflection of something, or that it was just a malfunction with the camera itself, while the other half argues, hey, that's the portal. I'm sure you know me and my grandma are on the half saying it's the portal, while my uncles are on the opposite side, and so is my mom, but what can you do? The interesting thing about this was she had taken a sequence of photos, and none of the other photos came out like this. So if you think about it, it could have been that picture was distorted, but it really shouldn't have been the film, because it should have been more than one picture that was distorted if it were the film. So that is basically that for the vortex picture. I know it's kind of quick. I don't know what to make of it. I can't wait to read your guys' comments and see what you guys think about it. But I really wanted to make this a separate video because I felt it was important to explain what is a vortex, what is a portal, how do people get them, how do people close them. And so that was today's video. So now I'm going to get into the 100K giveaway. This was so hard for me, you guys. Like, I have such a sincere soft spot for each and every one of you, and to choose winners was just so hard on me, because I feel like you all, actually I know that you all deserve to win, and all of you have such incredible stories and reasonings, and you are just the best family ever. So just know how hard this was for me to decide. I know that I had said in the giveaway video that I was going to choose maybe a few of you, but after much consideration, I realized if I don't just choose one, I'm gonna choose all of you, and that is gonna be way too difficult. So I decided on one winner. Now, I wanted to share something with you guys before I announce the winner that is really cool. Every single month, I am going to choose a featured Reese's Pieces, and it's gonna be at random. It could be that you left a comment that inspired me. It could be that you messaged me on social media or tweeted me, or just anything, and I'm going to send you a little angel card, which is gonna be one of my uncle's customized beautiful cards with like one of his drawings on it, and on the opposite side it's going to be a message thanking you, just saying whatever I feel I want to say to you. So every single month I am going to choose one, and this month's featured Reese's Pieces is going to be Zoe, who actually created my end card for me and created my new intro. I really appreciated how she went above and beyond and how much she genuinely loves this family. So Zoe, I'm gonna reach out to you. You are the very first featured. You are the Reese's Pieces of the month of July. So August is coming and there will be a new featured Reese's Pieces of the month that is gonna get sent a letter from me. And I'm really excited to do this because although I could only choose one winner for this giveaway, there's going to be an opportunity every single month for me to send one of you something special. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. I'm really excited to start this. Now let's announce the 100K winner. I have chosen Catherine for the 100,000 subscriber giveaway. Honestly, you are so brave. You are so inspiring. And I felt like I could send you some things that would really help with the situation that you are going through. You guys, Catherine is suffering from multiple chronic illnesses and has had one of the toughest goes, and I just know that she has such a beautiful heart. So if you guys could say some prayers for her as well, that would mean the world to me. You know, she's one of our Reese's Pieces. She is so brave and extraordinary and is going through so much right now. So I really want to take a moment to ask that if any of you believe in the power of prayer, that you pray for Catherine and wish her well. So I wanted to share with you guys a few of the things that I have chosen for her so you can kind of get an idea of how personal future giveaways are going to be. I'm not going to show the personal messages and cards and things like that I made for her because those are going to be special for her. But I'm going to show you guys some of the things. So the very first thing that I'm going to be sending to her is the book, The Secret. And I feel like with her situation right now and her struggling to keep faith in really trying times, that learning the power of her own manifestation of her thoughts and learning just how powerful she is of a being and what she can accomplish, that I really think this book will be beneficial to her. And I hope that maybe if she has any hospital visits or any medical treatments, that she can take some time to read this and kind of keep her mind off of it. I have written her a very personal message inside of it, so I hope that she loves it, and so that's the first thing that I've gotten her. The next three things are so special to me because you guys know how much I love crystals. So the first thing that I got her is this little crystal angel, and I hope that every single time she looks at it, she thinks of me and the Reese's Pieces and how we're all looking out for her and the angels are with her, to remind her that she's never alone, that we are all with her and that I am with her. So this is the first thing. It has like a crystal base, a crystal tummy, a crystal heart, a crystal head, and a crystal wing. So I hope that she loves that. The next thing that I've gotten her is this crystal right here, and this is a quartz, and this is so special. Known as the ice of eternity, all-around healer and amplifier, capable of dispersing white light into the 7 spectral colors, magnifiers of psychic and healing energies, used to help focus and amplify one's thoughts or intentions. Crystals help with clairvoyance, generate energy, keep away nightmares. It is good for swelling, heart disease, eye disease, fever, intestinal problems. In Scotland, it is the stone of victory. All quartz crystals have 6 primary properties. They are able to structure, store, amplify, focus, transmit, and transform energy, which includes matter, thought, emotion, and information. And the last thing that I'm going to show you guys that I'm sending to her is this amethyst bracelet. Now, I've told you guys that my go-to crystal is an amethyst. Amethysts are just all around. Like if you're looking for just one stone that kind of does it all in one, it's an amethyst. And I thought that this bracelet is something that she can wear every day if she chooses to really help her just all around. It says, the stone of the spirit, amethyst, is a deep purple to light violet quartz. Metaphysically, it is valued for protection against negative energies and enhancement of communication and meditation. Amethyst is a wonderful cleanser for the blood. It relieves physical, emotional, and psychological pain or stress. Amethyst can help stabilize psychiatric conditions. Amethyst treats insomnia and brings a restful sleep. But really, that's just like tapping the surface on what amethyst does. It's just an all-around incredible stone. So I really wanted to get it in bracelet form because that way if she chooses, she can like bring it anywhere with her. Please, please, please don't take it personally if you were not the winner of the giveaway. You guys all mean the world to me. I love you all so very much and so sincerely, and this is just one of many giving back to you guys that I plan to do. So keep your chin up. The next giveaway winner could be you, and I promise you I put so much thought and energy into picking these things for her, and when it's you, I'm going to do nothing less than. I'm really excited to start this featured Reese's Pieces of the month. So congratulations, Zoe. I'm so happy that you're the first one. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting so much energy into this, for being such an active and loving Reese's Pieces family member. We love you. It means the world to me, and I can't wait to pick next month's featured Reese's Pieces. With that being said, you guys, let me know in the comments below what you thought about that Vortex. Do you think that it was a distortion? Do you think that it was the real deal? Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed today's video and you are not yet subscribed, please go ahead, click the subscribe button. I post a ton of videos. It would mean the absolute world to me. And if you did enjoy today's video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. That means the world to me, and it encourages me to keep on making these videos, so please do that. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. And until next time, I love you.